Hey guys, it's Assistant Coach Denon here.
And Assistant Coach Josh.
We're at Madera Martial Arts.
And our gym is closed down right now because of the COVID-19 scare.
So we're just going to go through some stretches and exercises you can do at home while the gym is closed.
Let's get into it.
Feel free to pause the video between every stretch.
Okay, for our first stretch, we're going to swing our arms a little bit. We're going to have our arm across our chest, grab your elbow, 1, 2, 3, switch, and you want to do that about like 4 times each.
And for our second stretch, we're doing arms over your shoulder. So you put one arm over your shoulder with your other arm, push down on your elbow, and you're trying to touch the middle of your back. You're going to do this both sides. You hold it for 5 seconds each side, and you're going to do this 4 times.
Okay, so for our next stretch, we're going to be doing tornadoes. So you want to have your feet shoulder width apart, hands on your hips, and you want to do a circular motion. So you want to go down, to the right, back, to the left, and back again. Do that side around 4 times. Then again, with the left side, to the left, back, to the right, back down. Do that 4 times each.
Now we're going to get into some dynamic stretches. For our first dynamic stretch will be knee to chest. So we're going to jog in place, 1, 2, 3. Our right leg comes up, you're going to pull it towards your chest, you're going to hold it for about a second, back down. Left side, 1, 2, 3, knee comes up, down. And we're going to do that 5 times each leg, which is a total of 10.
Okay, so for our next dynamic stretch, we're going to be doing ankle picks. This one is going to require some balance, so if you're not really good at that, you can use a wall or something sturdy. Joshua is going to be using a bag, for example. For this one, you want to jog in place, 1, 2, 3, grab the ankle, try not to pull up on it. You want to push your knee back, and then after that, 1, 2, 3, switch. Do that around 5 times each.
Okay, when we're done with that last stretch, we're going to get right into hip flexors. We're going to step out with our left leg, hands on our hips, push your hips out and look up to the sky. We're going to hold it for 5 seconds, both legs. You're set, right leg out, push out, look up to the sky. We're going to do both sides 5 times each.
For our last stretch, we're going to get down to the floor and start doing butterflies. So you want to have your feet together, cup your feet with your hands, pull in, then you want to have your elbows push down on your legs, and you want to hold this for about 30 seconds. Try to get your forehead to your toes as much as you can. And yeah, that completes our stretching.
Now we're getting into our exercises. We're going to be doing 4 sets of different exercises. For our first set are jump ropes. If you do not have a jump rope, you can be doing the next best thing, which are jumping jacks. We're going to be doing those for 2 minutes. For our next set, we're going to be doing lunges, which are 1 minute. For our third set are mountain climbers, also for 2 minutes. And then we're going to go right into hand release push-ups. We're going to do those 20 times. For kids, we're going to do these 2 rounds. That means we're going to do it twice. For adults, we're doing 4 rounds. We're doing it 4 times.
Make sure to pause the video between every set and every round.
Sets of different exercises. For our first set are jump ropes. If you do not have a jump rope, you can be doing the next best thing, which are jumping jacks. We're going to be doing those for 2 minutes.
Now we're going to get into lunges. So you want to have your hands up, elbows in, step forward. Try not to have your knee touch the ground. Back up, again with the other leg. Now you want to do that for a minute.
Now we're going to get into mountain climbers, which are 2 minutes. So we get down in push-up position, and we're going to bring our knee towards our chest and tap the floor. Back down, switch sides. We're trying to keep a fast, even pace. And if you're advanced, you could go bring one knee across your chest, and then you do that for 2 minutes.
Now after mountain climbers, you want to get into hand release push-ups. So you want to have your chest on the floor, have your hands up. Once you're ready to do the push-up, hands on the floor, up and back. And you want to do that for 20 times.
And that concludes our exercises, which are jump ropes or jumping jacks, lunges, mountain climbers, and hand release push-ups. Make sure to have a 30-second break between every exercise. and a minute break between every round. For kids, we recommend two rounds. For adults, 4 rounds. Now we're going to get into some basic shadow boxing techniques to keep the rust off. We're going to work on our jabs, cross, and hooks, and our rear knee.
Pause video in between every technique to practice each one individually.
Okay, so now we're going to get into our stance. You want to have your feet shoulder width apart, have your hands all the way up like you're grabbing a bar, squeeze, have your elbows down touching your ribs, have your hands touching your face. If you're right-handed, you want to have your right leg towards the back, but if you're left-handed, you want to have your left side towards the back. So this is going to be orthodox, and then this is southpaw.
Now since we're in our stance with our hands up, we're going to practice our jab. So when we jab, we want to take a step and fully extend our arm. And then we reset, and then jab again.
After the jab, we're going to follow it up with a cross. So you're going to have your jab fully extended. Then right after, you want to have your rear side straight out. And make sure you pivot your foot just like you're swishing a bug. Right back to your stance, then do it again.
Okay, after we throw our cross, we're throwing our hook. Same thing like the cross, we're pivoting our foot, but instead of our back foot, we're pivoting our front. So it's cross, hook. Our hand and elbow have to be even and about face height. So we pull it back, cross, hook.
Okay, so after you throw the hook, you want to lead it up with the rear knee. With the rear knee, you want to have your hands up, step out, and then you want to be on your toes, extend out. When you throw the knee, you want to extend your hips and your knee out, and make sure your toes are pointing down. So again, hands up, step, on your toe, hips and knee out.
Now we're going to take all 4 techniques and put them together so we can do some shadow boxing. We're going to throw a jab, cross, hooks, and knees. And we're going to make it more realistic and add some head movement, some footwork. And remember to be mindful of your space. You're not trying to break your mom's lamp. And we're going to do this for 3 3-minute rounds. So we're going to throw a jab, cross, hook, and knee.